were watching the space shuttle take off, and
Yes?
it exploded.
On January 28, 1986, a space shuttle lifts off from a launch pad at Cape Canaveral. On board are 7 astronauts, including a school teacher who is set to become the first civilian in space. Across the United States, schools, news stations, and families gather to watch the launch live, a moment the nation has been anticipating after multiple delays. Just 73 seconds after liftoff, the shuttle explodes, disintegrating in the clear winter sky, leaving twin trails of smoke over the Atlantic. All 7 astronauts are killed. This is the story of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster.
The Challenger disaster happened on January 28, 1986. On March 9th, NASA announced that divers had found their cabin in the Atlantic Ocean, and it took until April 20th to recover it. Those remains were eventually cremated and commingled at Arlington National Cemetery, where they rest to this day. The crew probably lost consciousness due to a change in cabin pressure and died from lack of oxygen before their shuttle hit the water. That being said, it's possible that someone could have woken up during the 2-minute and 45 seconds that it took to descend to the ocean. Out of respect, officials didn't elaborate on the state of the crew members' bodies when they were recovered. Their cabin was reportedly largely intact. Some personal effects floated to the surface of the water, and other research materials were present inside the cabin. Beyond that, a report from NASA states, local security measures are being taken to assure that the recovery operations can take place in a safe and orderly manner. We really don't want to say anything else in deference to the families.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
I think we all remember the Challenger explosion that took place in 1986 that tragically took the lives of all 7 astronauts on board. As a couple decades later, this thing called the internet came about, and someone allegedly found almost all of those astronauts alive and well, many using the same exact names. As you can see here, we have Challenger astronaut Judith Resnick and also Judith Resnick, Yale law professor. Michael J. Smith, the pilot of the Challenger astronaut, and also professor at University of Wisconsin, now retired, Michael J. Smith. Commander Dick Scobie, who is now president of Cows and Trees. Now, if you'll notice, they all have the exact same faces 30 some odd years later, the same exact name. Ms. Resnick was questioned at Yale by a journalist, and she panicked and ran from the camera. Why?
Conspiracy about space shuttle. I want to be polite.
Mr. Michael J. Smith was also questioned, and he said, yeah, we look alike, but that's not me.
Are you Michael Smith?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that there's a rumor on the internet that people are saying...
Yeah, it's not me, obviously. I mean, it's interesting that the Michael J. Smith that was the astronaut looks something like me when we were younger, but really not.
Yeah, you just sure look alike. It's the same thing.
I know the facial thing, but that's what we look like, 40 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to believe that 3 people from one space flight have exact lookalikes that have the same age and same exact names.
Sir,
Mr.
I'm going to have to
Sir, this is a public comment.
I know what it is, sir. I'm very familiar with the public comment.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Will you let me finish for at least 10
No,
seconds?
sir, you're finished. Thank you.
Thank you for taking away my freedom of speech today in here.
I did not take away your freedom of speech.
Yes, you did.
I don't want to hear it from you
Just
people
because
down
it's
here.
an uncomfortable
Stop.
topic.
Officers, please remove this man from the room.
He's violating the First Amendment.
I know what it is, sir. I'm very familiar with the public comment.
Okay.
And part of the public comment is that you're only allowed to address things that we have jurisdiction over. We have no
I have a
jurisdiction.
direct request at the end of this that is in your purview, sir, please. I do. Can we hold the time, please? I have a direct request that...
Listen to me.
Okay.
Very carefully. Mr. Richardson, would you give an opinion in regards to this, please?
Yes, public comment is reserved for issues or topics that are under the jurisdiction or control of the county commission or that are relevant to the business of the county commission. So if your request at the end is going to explain why that falls into any of this, make that request now before you continue.
Absolutely. So as I was saying, I'll just end it with what I was ending with. But the ask is that Ms. Pritchett, who knows very well about questioning science, whether it be COVID or fluoride, I'm just asking you all to question the science here. Your Goodson and Pritchett, your district covers the Kennedy Space Center. This launched from the Kennedy Space Center. You have the ability to help me in sounding the alarm and asking the federal government for help. If this is contained in your area, I should be able to at least address something that happened here. Don't you agree?
That's not within the jurisdiction or authority of the county commission.
Thank you very much.
Will you let me finish for at least 10
No, sir,
seconds?
you're finished. Thank you.
Thank you for taking away my freedom of speech today in here.
I did not take away your freedom of speech.
Yes, you did.
I don't want to hear it from you people down here.
Just because this is an uncomfortable topic.
Officers, please remove this man from the room.
You just violated the First Amendment.
I didn't violate the First Amendment. You violated the rules.
This is a limited public forum, and the meeting is for the purpose of the business of the county commission. It's not for this purpose.
Now, if you want to go too, take him out too. Officer, take him out also.
People are still alive 30 years later. I don't believe these people even were on the Challenger. I was in the classroom. I think I was about 12 years old, and I saw this explode on TV. They put it on. You know, there was a teacher on board, Krista McCullough, and I was led to believe that all 7 people died in the disaster. I think the first one that came out was that Judith was still alive, now a professor at Yale University. Same name, Judith Resnick. This guy here looks like it could be this guy. His name's Claude. I don't know, they have the same last name. They're both Michael J. Smith. He's at UW University now. Like this guy here, with the weird eye here, looks like he could be the same man to me 30 years later. This guy's Francis Richard Scobie, and this guy's Richard Scobie. These people are still alive 30 years